Hey, good afternoon. Bob, Trade Genius here, the 18th of July. And I'm going to show you the futures to start. And But before I walk you through that, I wanted to show for those my clients that use it, there's some questions on how to turn on and off the slingshot arrow. And I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So you go to Edit Studies, and then you come down to the Trade Genius DTMMs version 7, and then you want to just click on the gear. And then once you click on the gearbox, it's really simple. Is that it's called Sling Up or Sling Down, and you make sure that you show plot, and you make sure up here you show the study. And that's it. And here's Sling Down is red. And then I have these other arrows off right now because the slings are just presenting us great opportunities every day for some just really decent trades. And so I don't want to cloud up my thinking while I trade. I'm looking for the best setups, easy setups, and that's what it is. And once you're done, you just hit OK. And then you can hit apply. I'm going to cancel because I'm already in it. Okay, and then that's it. And that's the Day Trading Money Machine version 7.5. I encourage you guys to buy it. It's summer special number 2. Basically, you're getting it for half price, $300 plus $29.50 a month. And here's another trade today. So I'll start with there and I'll work backwards. So we're looking for the fade into VWAP, but we got a slingshot trade. And once you get the slingshot signal, it's been good for 5 to 10 ES points of late. So you need to flip long and then just manage your stop all the way through. And typically when it's moving up like this late in the day, it's going to try to double top, and it did. And so this trade here hit at 28.12. We're watching it because I was looking to see if it was going to touch VWAP for a trade, and you could have jumped on it easily at 28.13, and you could have rode it up for 4 or 5 points to $250. Earlier today, I was walking our subscribers through kind of how the market is likely to move today. The Fed was in today. It's an options expiration day, and then so it moved down off the open. And so I simply waited for the S2 to get taken out, oversold, and once you did that, you just buy, and typically it'll give you a 10-point run. And so here was 28.06, basically 07, and it ran up to 28.18. It almost always does 10 points. I don't get it. It'll do it in 2 steps sometimes. It'll come up. It'll come back down to the R1 a lot of times, then it'll finish off. Sometimes it'll come down to the R1 and then roll another 10 points higher. So just bear that in mind. I think it's always good to take a shot at your first long, especially when it breaks the S2 from the pivot. And if you're wrong, and then you just look for the next setup. But that's what it's been doing of late, and it's just easy money, easy trade. And so it's good for you to take it. And so that's what trade I was walking people through today. And then we just simply waited to see if we're going to get a fade to the close, or we got the slingshot, we went long. Oil was the same way. Oil had a meeting release at 7:30, 10:30. So we had a slingshot. You can't really trade it ahead of time. But the market was saying, hey, we're likely to go higher. And because they gapped it down yesterday, they typically do these things in reverse. It's kind of like, more manipulation, I'm sure. And then it whipped down, cleared the stops, came back into the S2. This is where you wanted to go long. You already had the slingshot, and you run it up until you got the slingshot down, and then you would have got out of the trade. It's highly leveraged. I doubt, unless you have big bucks, you would have stayed in. But you could have took your profit here or in here somewhere. And this here was probably a $500 move for you. So here's 2 trades, one $250, one $500, $700, just using the slingshot. The money flow is confirming, okay? Confirming, confirming. And basically, I like to go long oil. I don't like to go short oil because they seem to have a lot of friends. So if it's going to be a day that's just going to get trend down, you just stay away from it. But you have enough days where you make money going long, and this was one of them. It's a beautiful day. And what gave me the indication, I'll go over here and show you a trick, is that the dollar yen was not moving a lot. So they weren't really selling it off hard, which is not a friend of oil. So that was just that was a tell for me that it was going to be a good day to buy oil. But again, this day trading money machine, go to summer special number 2, get it. It's worth every penny. I showed you 3 trades in the last 3 days. They're right there. I don't put those arrows on there. They put themselves on there. And it's just up for you to take the trades. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so now flipping over to the market, I'm going to, let me just do this so we can see everything. All those check marks are filters for me to look for trades. I'll show you one that we did today. Let me zoom out a little bit to get a little better perspective. Okay, so we're in AG. AG had a bit of a reversal today higher. Could still be bear flagging, but it really sold off. It's really washed out. And now we just let it climb back again. This is my favorite silver miner. Goro is my favorite on the gold side, but I've not been able to get into it because I'm afraid to chase it instead of FOMOing it. Okay, we have GG that we got into the other day, and that's climbing up nicely. I'm about ready to move my stop up on that, at least to break even. And then the trade we got into today, NFX. Okay, we got in at 28.32, and it's at 28.72. So we picked up 40 cents so far, about 1.5%. I'm looking for this thing to climb back up to VWAP here, maybe fill this gap in right here, and then I'll make a decision on what I want to do with it. But so far so good. I like NFX. Every time it gets blown off like this, it tends to come back, and I think oil is going to come back now for a bit of a trade. I think the yen, I don't think they can carry that thing too much lower like that. It's also getting to the bottom of its range. If you look at FXY here, is I mean, we're really, I'll zip out here to like a weekly just to show you. I mean, this is like the 2017 low in the yen was here. You know, they're 5% away, and this has been pretty strong support since then. And so and with oil going up in price potentially, I just think these guys are going to have a hard time trying to absorb that inside their economy. But who knows? These guys are, all these central bankers are absolutely crazy. They don't care about the people. They just care about their assets. And then go back to 2 hourly here, and I'm going to go back to SPY to finish up. Okay, so I have SPY puts. They're the 279s for the end of July. I've been selling every Monday, Wednesday, Friday puts against it. So I rolled my puts that were expiring today at 277. I sold the 278.50s. I want to give myself some room in case there's a bit of a downdraft here in the market. And I think usually Thursdays, if the way the market's been working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday is usually a day where you get a retracement. And, you know, we still have quantity and tiding. We have 7 days. We have a lot of assets that the Fed wants to dump back to the banks. And that's going to put pressure on the market in one of these next 7 days. I'm still looking for a move down here to VWAP. And I want to make sure that I can capture a couple $1,000s on the puts. So that's kind of where we are with that. And then I have a bit of a hedge also with VXX. And I have VXX puts. And they're really struggling here at this 30-50 area. So I have 31s expiring next Friday, and I have sold 31s on right now for this Friday. And so I'm looking for a bit of a backup here, and I'll be able to close this trade out and then reapply it for the first of the month, first weeks in August. So anyway, this Bob from Trade Genius, just doing pretty well here of late. Just not trying to do too much. Definitely doing a lot more day trading because I think the market is in dangerous territory right now. and that's why I've been showing you a lot on the futures with the money machine, and you can use it for binary options too. So whenever you get a buy signal, you can go long, and you get a sell signal, you can sell on the binaries too. So I do both. We have a lot of subscribers that have binary options, so I'm always watching those. I always have trades on. Anyway, have a good one. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, Bob and Phil show on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time here on YouTube. It's no charge, and we'll be discussing the gamut, futures, stocks, cryptos, binaries, whatever you guys want to talk about. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.